I don't even know where to start. Yeah, I do. It's good looking. There's so many different thoughts going through my mind. This is a Chevrolet Silverado. This is an RST, Rally Sport Truck is what the RST stands for. This is a Z71, but then it went to an aftermarket shop, and the aftermarket shop looks like it is American Luxury Coach, ALC. And it looks like it gets upgraded to a Z92. I don't really understand the significance of that, but maybe we'll find out. I will say the intruder badge, it's kind of nifty. It's going to intrude into your wallet. Those are actual vents in the fender. That's kind of cool. The rugged fender flares. I don't know how many inch lift it is. I don't know. Somebody that knows more about that can look at it and see. It's got Mickey Thompson tires, fuel wheels. It says American Luxury Coach on the top. I will say this. There's some things that are very, very cool. The actual flow-through air vent right there on the front bumper, that's pretty nifty. The front end is rocking. Every time I see that, I think of the movie Tango and Cash. At the end of that movie, they jump a modified Tahoe, two-door Tahoe. Anyway, that's what I see when I see that. It does look American Luxury Coach. This is like a Black Widow or like a Rocky Ridge type package. The Z92 is really, really confusing the hell out of me. Anyway, if this is your cup of tea, I hope you'll hang out with us, because we're going to pop the hood, we're going to get in the bed, we're going to do the whole shebang. Oh, it's got little louver things coming up. That's kind of cool. All right, just like every other vehicle that we do, we're going to start at the back. It does have a tonneau cover. It is a tri-folding tonneau cover. Those are kind of expensive. All right, it's got a little add-on part right there. It kind of kicks out the butt of it, the tailgate a little bit. See the louvers up there, or the spoiler, or whatever. Anyway, it kind of has a little spoiler action going on back here on the top of the tailgate. All right, so soft open tailgate. Looks like we don't have any Zuzus or Wham Whams in the bed. No LED lights or anything like that. Let's see here. We're going to get in here, I think. Yeah, right there. So you squeeze right here. See these little things? Squeeze. And it's going to pop up. And then see, the things are there again. So squeeze. And pop up. What we're going to do is we'll kind of let that sit right there. That's Rough Country. Rough Country is the name of that. See, that's Rough Country, that's a suspension lift. That's a suspension company. Anyway, I guess that's what this is. The American Luxury Coach Company. Anyway, the fender flares do it good. It's got the bumper steps right there. However, on lifted trucks, you'd need a step stool. Oh, he mentioned step stool and lifted truck in the same sentence. You'd need a step stool to get right there. Chevrolet has an amazing tailgate system. And there's a step that comes down. If there ever was a tailgate that needed that step, it is this truck. All right. We're going to leave that down because we've got that open. Coming around the Mickey Thompson tires. I wish we could get a chance to take that up on the interstate. I won't get to do that. I don't have a tag or anything. But anyway, I would imagine they make a nice little noise. I can't wait to get underneath there and show you guys the running boards. Well, hell, what are we waiting on? Let's go ahead and do it. All right, getting inside here, watch these running boards. The running boards are cool. Hang on, sorry. It is locked. Let me unlock it. All right, here we go. Those are fantastic. All right. This is an RST, so we've got, looks like some carbon fiber package right here. We got a little, it's kind of hard squish, but there is a little squish, semi-squish. I mean, this is a truck, so it's not going to be full on. It does have these, sorry for my backpack in the way. It does have the quilted patterned seats. I love the perforated, the vented seats. We got 2 cup holders right there. We've got 2 more cup holders on the console right there. We've also got a vitamin 12 right there, 12 volt to plug in whatever. Looks like we got some USBs and some vitamin Ds right there to plug in phones and tablets and what have you. We've got pockets on the back of the seats right there. No sunroof in there. We do not have a rear sliding window, but we do have a rear defogger. All right, let's keep on trucking. Moving right along now. Well, I was trying to get there before you opened up. I didn't want to do that, but it happened. Same type door panels. Don't need to go through that again. It does have the carbon fiber. I do like the fact that General Motors, whether it's a Sierra or a Silverado, they have the double-decker glove box. You've got storage on both sides of the cup holder right here on the passenger side and the same on the driver. Got Z92 in the headrest. Please, somebody in the comments tell me, is that just a number that they put on there? I know about the Z71, and then what, the Sierra has a Z31 or something. The Z92, that's a new one. All right, let's keep on trucking, keep on moving. All right. Coming on here, it's got a Z92 seal plate right here. Didn't have that in the back. We got dual power seats. It's power seats over there as well. Those are the ALC. Those are billet aluminum pedals, it looks like. Dead pedals right there. Here's your 4-wheel drive controls, dome light, all your other light controls, trailer mode and trailer controls right there. All right, let's climb up in here. God, the running boards are fantastic. I'm going to drop them. Who makes those running boards? I'm going to find out so I can do just a video on those. Those are some of the best I've seen. There's the electronic parking brake. There's our hood. We'll go in there in just a second and we'll play with that. Climbing on up in here. Let's go ahead and give it some juice. Got 25,000 miles roughly on it. Turn the vents down here. The screen is small. Let's go ahead and go to the home. Let's see what we got. Wi-Fi. Where's the navigation? We don't have any navigation? Really? Okay. Settings. Anyway, we can do all that. It's just a regular Chevrolet, so if you've been in a Chevrolet or a Sierra, it's the same thing. Dual zone climate controls. Heated and cooled seats on both sides. We've got a 12 volt right there. Another USB-C and a vitamin D right there to plug in tablets or whatever else. No power outlets. Kind of depressing. Good little hole right there to put whatever. 2 cup holders right in here. Center console. Got a nice little terry cloth towel in there. Good hole down in there. Got a little light in there. One thing that it does have that I think all trucks should have. This is where God intended for the shifters to go into trucks, is on the column. There's just something. See, when you put it right there, I know it's more sport and everything, but you take up, that's a really expensive real estate in a truck. So let's get the shifter out of there. Cruise control. I don't know if it has smart cruise control or not. This is another, and it usually has the faces down in there that light up. And it says, hang on, I'm trying. Well, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, that says American Luxury Coach right there. All right, the last thing we've got to do, oh, there's your OnStar and all of that. Like I said, this truck is screaming for a sunroof. All right, let's talk about the 6.2 that's under the hood. All right, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, okay? Casey, General Motors makes a horrible, crappy V8. Why would you even talk about their V8s? Well, here's the thing, okay? That's actually really not true. General Motors makes a fantastic V8 engine, especially a small block. The old small block 350 back in the day, that was a hot rodder's dream. Then they went to the LS, and the early LS engines, they didn't have the cylinder deactivation. And the cylinder deactivation is what came along later, and it disactivates the fuel, so it goes down to running on 4 cylinders, so it gets better gas mileage. Well, it does get better gas mileage, but at the same exact time, the engines don't like having half of them turned off. I mean, it's just something, they just don't enjoy it. So what you could do is have a service done. And I think they call this DOD. Anyway, it's cylinder deactivation. No matter what they call it or whatever acronym they've got for it, you're turning off the cylinders. You can get that work done, and that will eliminate that problem. And then you'll be right like the first LS's, and you can go millions of miles between oil changes. No, it's not that good, but seriously, don't be afraid of Chevrolet or GMC V8s, especially once you get the cylinder deactivation taken off, because then you're ready to go a million miles like the original LS's. Remember, it was engineered to brake. Once upon a time, these didn't brake ever. Okay, here's the way I see this. I would never need a truck like this, ever. I live down in Georgia. We're in Tennessee right here. This is Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We frequent Alabama. Down here in the South, we do lifted trucks. I understand the appeal. I took this for a drive. I will add the clip. You're looking down on everybody, but it's hard to keep in lanes, for God's sakes. I mean, I know you'd get used to it just like anything else, but man, I was wandering all over the road. An officer of the law had been behind me, I might have been in trouble. I will say this. I understand and I see the appeal to these big jacked up trucks. I mean, this thing is a behemoth. I mean, I am huge. Look, we're about to pull up on this 2500 Dodge right here. 4-wheel drive, little bitty truck. Look at that little bitty truck. Let's come up here next to this Genesis SUV. Let's see how small that thing is. Get out of the way before I turn you into a pothole. I still don't think anybody ever needs something like this, but I get it. I understand what the guys and gals are all about now. I understand, look at it, just towering over that. 6.2 liters worth of rumbling hog